Good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you moral formation. We are doing this subject for the first time in class 2, but you have already done this in class 1. You've already studied this subject in class 1. So you must be familiar with moral formation. So children, this is your MF book, that is Growing with Values. And today I am going to teach you the first chapter of MF. Okay, so before starting, let me ask you few questions. Okay, tell me, do you stay with your family? Yes, of course, you stay with your family. Yes, now in your family, who all are there? You have parents, you have grandparents, you have your brother or sister. Yes or no? Yes. So, some of you might be staying with your grandparents and some of you may be staying far from your grandparents. Now tell me, if you are staying with your grandparents, how do you spend time with them? What do you do to make them happy? They take care of you by telling stories, by spending time with you. You also must be doing something for them. Do you take care of them? Yes, you can take care of them by offering a glass of water or by helping them in doing certain things. Yes or no? Yes. So, why am I asking you these questions, children? I am asking you this because your first chapter is related to your grandparents. So here is your first lesson of MF, that is lesson number 1, the best drink. Okay, the name of the lesson is the best drink. In this lesson, you will learn about a girl whose name is Nina. Okay, and you will learn how Nina spends time with her grandparents. Okay, so let us start. So here are some questions given in the beginning. Okay, I'll read out the questions for you and you can answer them. Do you stay with your grandparents or do they stay far away? Okay, so you can answer, do you stay with your grandparents or do they stay far away from you? Okay, so next question is, how do you spend your time with them? You can think about how you spend your time with your grandparents. Okay, so your next question is, what do they do for you? What your grandparents do for you, children? Think and answer. Okay? Now your next question is, what do you do for them? And what do you do for your grandparents? Think about it. What do you do for your grandparents? How do you help them? How do you make them happy? All these points can come in this question. Okay, so these were some introductory questions of this lesson. Now let us see what is given in the story. This story is about a girl whose name is Nina. Nina was on cloud 9. What is the meaning of cloud 9? Cloud 9 means Nina was very happy. What does it mean? Nina was very happy. So, Nina was on cloud 9. She was enjoying the role of being an elder sister. Her mother had given birth to a baby boy and Nina was excited. Okay, so why Nina was on cloud 9? Nina was on cloud 9 because she was enjoying the role of being an elder sister. Okay, she was very happy. Why she was very happy? Because she has recently become an elder sister. Of whom? Of a baby boy. That baby boy is Nina's brother. Nina's mother had given birth to a baby boy, and Nina was very, very happy. Okay, why she was very happy? Because she has become an elder sister. Let's read further. She wanted her baby brother to grow up fast so she could play with him. Nina also wanted that her baby brother grows up fast. Why she wanted that the baby brother should grow up fast? She wanted this because she wanted to play with him. Okay? Now let's read further. Nina's grandparents had come over from Dehradun to help take care of their grandchildren. Now, Nina's grandparents had come from where? They had come from Dehradun. And why did they come here? They came here to help the parents to take care of the children. Okay? Who are the children? Nina and the baby boy. So the grandparents came to take care of Nina and the baby boy. Okay? So let's see what the grandparents used to do. Every morning, her grandfather would take her to the bus stop. He was there again in the afternoon to receive her with a smile. Now, every morning, Nina's grandfather would take her to the bus stop, and every afternoon, when Nina used to come back from school, he was again standing there to receive her with a smile on his face. Okay, now on the way back home, he would talk to Nina about the trees on the street and tell her their botanical names. What is the meaning of botanical names, children? Botanical names means scientific names. Our trees have got some scientific names also. In other words, they are called botanical names. Now, Nina's grandfather would tell the names of the trees on the street. The names, which names? The botanical names of these trees on the street. Okay, and why he would do that? Yes, he would do that to give some information, to share some information with Nina. After all, he was a retired forest officer. See, it is written over here. After all, he was a retired forest officer. So, he was a forest officer. That is why he had lot of knowledge about trees and plants, and he also had knowledge about their botanical names. That's why he used to tell Nina also the botanical names of those trees which they found on the streets while going back home. Okay, now let's read further. From the bus stop to her house was a row of gulmohar and laburnum trees. There was also a huge peepal tree. Okay, so from the bus stop to her house was a row of what? Gulmohar and laburnum trees. When they used to walk from the bus stop to the house, what they used to see? They used to see a row of gulmohar and laburnum trees. Say laburnum trees. Laburnum is a name of a tree. There was also a huge peepal tree. Okay, and let's read further now what the grandfather used to do. Grandfather would tell her the botanical name of gulmohar is Delanix regia, and when in full bloom in the summer, it is flamboyant and the blooms cover the whole tree, revealing very few leaves. Now, what does this mean? Listen carefully. Now, when they used to walk from bus stop to their house, they used to see a row of gulmohar and laburnum trees. Okay, and there was also a huge peepal tree. Now the grandfather was a forest officer, so he was knowing the botanical names of the trees. So that's why he used to tell Nina the botanical name of Gulmohar tree. And what was the botanical name of Gulmohar tree? It was Delenix regia. What it was, children? Delenix regia. Say again. Delenix regia. And when in full bloom. What is the meaning of full bloom? It means when it is completely grown, when it has flowers on it, when it is fully grown, fully covered with flowers. Okay, see, I have written over here, completely grown. Okay, fully covered with flowers. And when it is fully covered with flowers, when it is in full bloom, it is in full bloom in the summer. So, when it is in full bloom, that is in the summer, it is flamboyant and the blooms cover the whole tree, revealing very few leaves. It means that when it is in full bloom in the summer, it used to look orange and red in color like this. See, orange and red in color. What is the meaning of flamboyant? It means orange and red. A flamboyant tree means orange and red color tree. Say flamboyant. Say again, flamboyant. Okay? And the blooms cover the whole tree, revealing very few leaves. It means the flowers completely cover the tree and very less number of leaves are shown. Revealing means showing. So showing very few leaves. Why the leaves are not shown? Because the blooms, that is the flowers, they completely cover the tree. And what is the color? Orange and red. It is flamboyant, means it is orange and red. Okay? Now let's read further. It is found not only in India but also in North America, Hong Kong, Taiwan and China. Okay? So it is found not only in India but also in North America, Hong Kong, Taiwan and China. This tree is planted for its beauty and shade. Why this tree is planted? For its beauty. It means it looks so beautiful and the shade which it gives. Okay? Now let's read further. Nina looked forward to these walks because Dadaji made her feel close to nature and she learnt new things every day. Now, Nina was always very excited for these walks with Dadaji. Why? Because Dadaji used to tell Nina about various things related to nature. Okay, and because of this, Nina used to feel so close to nature. She used to enjoy these talks with him, and every day she learned something new with him. Okay, Dadi ji made delicious food every day, and Nina would lick her fingers after every meal. Okay, now Dadi ji, what she used to do? She used to make delicious food every day And when Nina used to eat that food, she would lick her fingers after every meal. What is the meaning of licking the fingers? You know, when you like something so much, when you enjoy eating some food so much that after eating whatever food is left on the fingers, you try to eat that food also by putting the finger in your mouth. So that is called licking. What it is called? Licking. Yes, so Nina used to like the food so much that whatever food was left on her finger, she used to eat that also by licking her fingers after every meal. Okay, now let's read further. One day, Dadaji went to get some household items from the market. The sun was scorching hot, and when Dadaji came back, he was panting. Okay, so one day what happened? Dadaji went to the market to get some household items. Okay, so that day the sun was scorching hot. What is the meaning of scorching? See, this is written over here, scorching. What is the meaning of scorching? Scorching means severely hot, very, very hot. Okay, and when Dadaji came back, he was panting. What does panting mean? It means he was out of breath. He was tired in the market. Okay, so he was out of breath and he was panting. Panting means out of breath. Okay, see, I have written it over here for you. When you play in the sun and when you get tired, you start panting. You want some water, yes or no? You also become out of breath. So, in the same way, Dadaji was also in the market and the sun was scorching hot. So, he was panting. He was out of breath. So, what happened further? Let's see. Nina quickly went to the kitchen, opened the fridge and took out a lemon. She took a glass of water and put in 2 heaped spoons of sugar, stirred it well and finally squeezed some lemon juice into it. Now, when Nina saw that Dadaji was panting, what she did? She quickly went to the kitchen and she opened the fridge and took out a lemon. Then she took a glass of water and she put in 2 heaped spoons of sugar. Heaped spoons of sugar means full spoons of sugar. So she had put 2 full spoons of sugar in that glass of water and stirred it well, and then finally she squeezed some lemon juice into it. Okay, so what she was doing? She was making lemon water for Dadaji. Okay, sweet lemon water for Dadaji. Okay, she took it through to Dadaji on a tray and handed it to him. So she took it on a tray and she gave it to Dadaji. Dadaji took a sip, smiled and said, "This is the best drink I have ever had." So now Dadaji was very happy. He took a sip and he smiled and said, "This is the best drink I have ever had." He was very happy because Nina made the drink for him. Okay, children, so what do you learn from this lesson? You learn that you should take care of your elders in the same way they take care of you. Okay? So, this is what was there in this lesson. The best drink. What was the best drink? The best drink was the lemon water, the sweet lemon water which Nina made for her Dadaji. Okay? Now we will do the reading of this lesson.